Hello and welcome to Awaz News. I'm Kubrali and I'll be taking you through big news across Canada.
Victim missing after floating tube he was riding overturned near St. Catharines. What's open and closed this civic holiday Monday in Toronto? 6 people hospitalized following early morning shooting in Ajax. People injured, one critically after gunshots rang out in Mississauga. Video shows police in pursuit of stolen vehicle in Halton Hills. A cyclist critically injured in Oshawa crash. Truly devastated tree cancels Monday's Young Money reunion show after contracting COVID-19. Overnight fire heavily damages 6 units in Richmond Hill townhouse complex. Toronto's St. Lawrence Market launches new expanded hours effective today. Canada's Wonderland evacuated late Sunday night after fire breaks out in water park.
Those were the headlines and let's jump right into the details.
Canada's Wonderland was evacuated late Sunday night after a small structure fire broke out and spread within the water park area. York Regional Police said Wonderland was cleared as a precaution because of the blowing smoke. Police were on hand to assist one fire, they said. The fire reportedly started around 10:45 p.m. shortly after Canada's Wonderland hosted civic holiday fireworks. It is not yet clear if the fire is linked to the display. No injuries were reported. According to one fire, a pump house as well as few water slides were damaged by the fire, which was quickly extinguished. Canada's Wonderland spokesperson Grace Peacock told CP24 that the affected area splash works closed at 6 p.m. She said impacted areas of the park were clear of the guests and remaining associates were evacuated. Emergency crews responded. No injuries were reported and the cause of the fire is being investigated, she said, adding the amusement park is open to the public today except for splash works. Some businesses and governmental services will be closed or running on modified hours this civic holiday Monday. Despite the summer holiday, many tourist destinations and attractions will remain open Monday, but some may have reduced hours. Here's a list of what is open and closed this Monday, August the 1st. Open will be some tourist attractions, including the CN Tower, Central Island Art Gallery of Ontario, Royal Ontario Museum, Ontario Science Centre, Toronto Zoo, Ripley's Aquarium, and the Hockey Hall of Fame. Toronto beaches and most pools or splash pads. Most grocery stores may be open with reduced hours. It is best to call ahead of time to find out about hours. Most malls, including Fairview Mall, Markville Mall, Dufferin Mall, Scarborough Town Centre, Shops of Don Mills, Toronto Eaton Centre, and Yorkdale Mall will be open. TTC routes will operate on a holiday schedule, while Go Transit will operate on a Saturday schedule. The closed will be banks, government offices, Toronto Public Library, St. Lawrence Market. Search for a man who went missing after his tube overturned in Lake Ontario off St. Catharines has ended in tragedy. Niagara Regional Police say officers with their Marine Underwater Search and Recovery Unit recovered the man's body early Sunday morning not far from where he was last seen. Police were called to the Port Dalhousie area shortly after 7:30 p.m. Saturday night following reports that a man had not surfaced after the tube he was riding flipped over as it was being towed by boat. Vessels from the St. Catharines Fire Service and the Canadian Coast Guard were involved in the search. The victim has been identified as a 37-year-old man from Mississauga. However, his identity is not being released. 6 people are in hospital following an early morning shooting in Ajax. Gunshots rang out shortly after 1 a.m. during a barbecue behind a plaza at 154 Harwood Avenue, just south of a Highway 401. According to Durham Police, the incident happened during an appreciation party at a restaurant. While no one was killed, one of the victims has life-threatening injuries, they said. The other victim's injuries are non-life-threatening. Speaking to the media at the scene Monday morning, Duty Inspector Tony Romano said 3 adult males and 3 adult females were shot. He would not save the shooter and the victims were known to each other. Police are now searching for one person who fled the scene in a dark-colored 4-door vehicle. A description is not available for this individual at this point. Officers are now working to obtain video from the area and want to speak to witnesses. Forensic investigators are also at the scene collecting evidence. Police in Durham are investigating a serious collision involving a cyclist in Oshawa. The crash happened shortly before 7 a.m. Monday, August 1st at King Street East and Central Park Boulevard South. In a tweet, Durham Regional Police Service said a middle-aged man was transported to a trauma center with life-threatening injuries. Collision investigators have been notified. Drivers should expect road closures in the immediate area and find an alternate route. Drake says he's truly devastated after having to postpone tonight's Young Money reunion show amid a COVID-19 diagnosis. In an Instagram story posted shortly after 10 a.m. Monday, the Toronto rapper promised fans he'll reschedule the concert to the soonest date possible. I'll keep the city posted and share the date whenever we have it locked. Until then, I hope everyone stays safe and healthy, and I love you all, he wrote. I'm so sorry for letting you down on our weekend together, and the moment I test negative, I'll give you everything I got on stage except the COVID. Rappers Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne were both expected to perform in the Young Money reunion show, which is a part of Drake's October World Weekend event, part of the Road to 2022 OVO Fest tour. Tonight's concert was scheduled to get underway at 7 p.m. at Toronto's Budweiser stage. Several Richmond Hill residents are homeless after an overnight fire heavily damaged 6 units in a townhouse complex. The fire broke out shortly before 1 a.m. on Plaisance Road, which is near Yonge Street and Carville Road. According to York Regional Police, the fire broke out in one unit and spread to others. The entire complex was evacuated, they said. No injuries were reported. There is no word at this time on a cause for the fire. Firefighters from Richmond Hill, Central York, and Vaughan were called to help battle the fire, which is now out. Crews remain at the scene and are keeping an eye out for any hot spots. The Ontario Fire Marshal has been notified. Carville Road is currently closed between Yonge Street and Avenue Road. St. Lawrence Market is expanding its hours of operation starting today. Effective July 31st, the popular international food market will now open Sundays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It will also be open Tuesday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Holiday hours may vary. The City of Toronto recently made the decision to open the market longer as part of a one-year pilot project following a review of its hours of operation that included public feedback and an evaluation of how operation improvement can better serve residents of Toronto and visitors to the city. As the Toronto economy recovers, the market is now able to relaunch expanded hours of operation. The city said the outcome of this pilot will inform a more permanent operating schedule for the remainder of 2023 and beyond. In 2020, we pivoted as COVID-19 impacted previous launch plans. Now we are moving forward together with this exciting pilot. The new Hours of Operation pilot project modernizes the market's operations and ensures that more people, residents, and visitors to our city have the opportunity to experience this amazing historic Toronto destination, Mayor John Tory said in a release.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Have a good night.